Hopalong Cassidy was one of the biggest pop culture icons of the 1930s through the 1950s. The cowboy hero, clad in all black, galloped his way through 28 novels, 66 feature films, and numerous radio and television programs. Created by novelist Clarence E. Mulford and portrayed most famously by actor William Boyd, the character of Hopalong Cassidy, affectionately called Hoppy by fans, has continued to endure, thanks to Western fans and classic movie connoisseurs alike, for decades. One such fan is filmmaker Chris Mackey, who has recently finished production on a Hopalong Cassidy tribute film titled "HOPPY'S MILK," a docudrama produced by Mackey's Valleywood Films that depicts the relationship between Boyd and the Fresno, California-based milk company Producers Dairy, who used Boyd's image to sell their products around the world. The breezy 9-minute short, available in both color and black and white on Mackey's YouTube channel, shows William Boyd's one-time sidekick George "Gabby" Hayes, portrayed by Scott Stevenson, telling reporters the story of how Hoppy became such a cultural icon and how, by 1948, fell in hard times. We then flash back to that period where Boyd, portrayed by Jeff Meacham, arrives home to confide in his wife Grace, portrayed by Debbie Allen, that no studio has interest in revitalizing the Hopalong Cassidy series and that he is wrangling for the rights to the character with film producer Harry Sherman. Luckily for the Boyds, Larry, portrayed by Richard During, of the milk company Larry's Dairy, phones them and invites them to his office where he pitches the idea to sell his milk with William Boyd's image to rejuvenate interest in both brands. The Boyds accept, and the move brings considerable success to all parties involved. Fast forward to 1972, when William Boyd has passed away, and it is left to his wife Grace to manage his legacy. We are told by Gabby in the film's closing moments that Grace Boyd continued to allow Larry's Dairy to utilize her husband's image to sell their products until her demise in 2010. I hold deep affection for the Hopalong Cassidy franchise and legacy, and applaud Mackey for his efforts in revitalizing the character with this charming tribute film. It paints a picture of the harsh bitterness of the film industry towards the end of the 1940s, where the style of Western William Boyd starred in were being phased out and had fallen out of favor with audiences. Of the performers, I especially enjoyed Meacham's earnest portrayal of William Boyd. He imbues his performance as the iconic actor with a touch of melancholy and displays that same warm heartedness we've come to associate with Boyd. I've seen other films produced and directed by Mackey and consider this to be his best work. One gets the notion that the director of the piece holds a deep fascination with this era of Western filmmaking, and especially the Hopalong Cassidy films, which are currently being restored and provided deluxe Blu-ray packages by the fine folks at Classic Flicks. Mackey, Meacham, and everyone involved are to be commended for telling a story which is as heartbreaking as it is enjoyable. A loving tribute to a man who, much like Roy Rogers, brought joy to so many children all over the world through his films, radio programs, and personal appearances. As long as there are filmmakers like Chris Mackey, the legend of Hopalong Cassidy will never die. I highly recommend this film to fans of Hopalong Cassidy, Westerns, and the Golden Age of Hollywood.